Hello everyone, my name is Almond and today I'm going to be talking about how to get better at 1v1s. A few people are not that good at 1v1s, I'll say it straight up, because they do not know these specific things. So, let's get it. I'm giving you a few tips here all around. Let's get it, but right before we start, make sure to subscribe, turn notifications on, like the video, join my Discord, and follow my other socials, my Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are all in the description like usual. Let's get it. So, the first thing, well, not in any specific order, but things you gotta know how to dribble. I've seen so many people, I'm champ 2 right now, or champ 1 right now, but I've seen so many people that cannot dribble. This is a big mistake. Even if you can't dribble well, it is good to learn it. Flicks also, and that are also in dribbling, I'd say. So even if you don't know how to do fancy flicks like 9,000 degree backflip into a musty flick into a graphics card flick, you can go watch how to do a graphics card flick. Well, no, you can see a graphics card flick. Pretty interesting video. Another thing to know is recoveries. This is very useful because if you mess up, if you cannot get back, that's a free open goal for them. If you cannot get back, this is also, it goes into the next point a bit later, but uh, you gotta know if you can actually hit the shot and get back. Don't like overcommit. Overcommitting is super bad. I used to always do it and I lost a ton of games. Or even if I won them, it'd go like to 9 goals or something. And it'd be pretty bad. So if that, usually high scoring games are always the best. They are, but that's just my opinion on it. Uh, Aerials. Even though you do not need to aerial at all times when the ball is in the air in like ones compared to like threes and twos where like you have another person back and you just go up. It doesn't really matter if you miss the ball or hit the ball. If you miss the ball, you're done. In ones basically. Aerialing is very useful for saving the ball and hitting the ball towards the net. I usually only aerial on offense or when I need to on offense. It's like when I need to drop the ball down is useful for that, or to get a touch pass to someone in midair if they're committing a lot. Aerials, I mean, defensively is when I use them the most. If the ball's in air, I'm going for it, but just know how to do them very well. So it's useful to practice that. The next one is mental, having a good mental. Believe you are the best. Believe you are God, basically. Believe you can take down Squishy, Astral, Justin, First Killer, anybody. Believe you are the best. This is all mental. If you're believing you're the worst, you're going to play like that. You're going to play like you're the worst person in the world. But if you play like the best, you might not play like the best, but you might believe you are the best. So that is something good to do. It is worth it to have that mentality that you are the best, quote unquote. Boost management. I mess up on this as well. Boost management. It is so very important. Not only in ones, but in threes and twos, in any game mode. Boost is so very important. You can go and hit the ball other than 2 feet when you're double jumping. Boost is so very useful, especially in ones, because you're the only person that it's you and the other person. There's no one else to save you. Your teammate cannot be there because it's ones. It's very useful to have that ability to like not like have boost, but like save that boost for later. Someone asked in my previous video, like, why didn't you full boost through the kickoff? I'm saving that boost, that even if it's a little boost, I can win a 50-50 and maybe hit the ball into the net. Or when I win that 50-50 off a kickoff, I can just straight up score. Or if ball bounces off my wall or their wall, I can go and save it, or I can try and take a shot. So that's why it's really good to have it. Even that slight amount of boost can give you the edge compared to the other person. Tips on doing it. A tip is use speed flipping. It'll keep your speed consistently. You'll keep the supersonic. But this is a good tip someone told me a while back. You cannot go faster than supersonic. So once you're supersonic, you can't go faster. So stop boosting at that point and start flipping. So boost until you're supersonic, and then boost whenever you need to get back up to top speed. That's a good trick to know. I mean, you can do like a speed flip then boost, because like you already gained that speed, then you just need a little bit more to go supersonic. Power shots. This is so very important. If you can just like, if you're just dribbling and then you can just turn on the ball and just launch it into the upper 90, that is very useful, because that power on it, they're not going to be able to save it if they're not ready. But if it's super slow, if you shoot it like, since I'm guessing most of you are not from the United States, that you guys probably, everyone else probably uses the imperial system, not imperial, metric system that's watching this. So let's say 40 kilometers per hour. So, and let's say 20 miles per hour for people in the U.S. So they're shooting that slow, and then you can just easily say that. Imagine they shoot it at 120 kilometers per hour, and someone shoots at like 80. I think that's the equivalent of that. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's 110, but still, same. My point still stands. If they're shooting it that fast, or say 60 miles per hour and 90 kilometers per hour, that's shooting it so fast that if they're not prepared, which most times they aren't, if you didn't take like 12 years to score, they will not be able to save that power shot right there. That's why it's so useful to have that. To have that ability to just like shoot it into the upper 90. That also goes to the next one. It doesn't matter how much power you have on the ball. You have to have accuracy as well. Accuracy is so very important in any game mode. Any game mode. So ones can also teach you these tricks and everything for other game modes as well. That you can have the accuracy, the power, the boost management, the aerials, the recoveries, the dribbling, taking good touches. This is all gonna help you with ones. Next one, last point is have a brain. Do not mindlessly challenge and just challenge, and think, oh, they're getting the ball past me because I'm bad. It might be the reason, but that is not the main reason. You are continuously challenging the ball. You're just challenge. If they have if they just think about it, they know you're gonna challenge. Tap it right past you, goal. It's just that easy. I've won a ton of games like that, especially even in champ. Like, people do this. You just gotta you gotta stay smart. Do not. I'm not saying never challenge or never be aggressive. You can be aggressive. That's perfectly fine. But do not be mindlessly. Use your brain. You know when to go aggressive. Know when to take it off the pedal. Take it off the aggressivity, being less aggressive, I guess. Just know when to peel it back. Just know when. When. That is the thing. Even I'm not even mastered it, when to go, when to not to go. But I feel like it does get easier with shadowing, not because you don't challenge right away when you're shadowing. I think I haven't learned how to shadow yet. I want to learn and get better at it. I've done a little shadowing here and there, so I'm gonna try and learn that. If I do learn fairly well, I'll try and make a video on that. If you enjoyed the video, if you have any questions for me, make sure to comment those down below about any of these tips. If you have questions for me, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. Like the video, and join my Discord and follow my socials like my Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are all in the description like usual. Thank you all for watching. See you all next one.